Artifact with Gunslingers versus Good Gamers. And let me actually adjust
Domination.
my setup here. There we go. All right, we're going to enter the action following Caveman as he pushes on one of the hallways. Trying to follow his teammate, no, but GG Zachary able to get a grenade kill, and then 4th Blue King trying to take out, and he's able to get Peanut, not before Hawk, and Hawk gets a double kill, actually. Let's move over to Hawk and see where he's going. Looks like he's running away from GG Zachary, trying to get to the point when he knows it's a 2v1. He has his teammate watching over him, but we're going to see Caveman trying to push into Nemo, and he's not able to. GG Hawk about to get flanked from the side, and almost able to win the fight, but he couldn't close it out. We have GG Zachary getting 1, getting 2. Seeing Peanut down there, he's watching for his teammate. As they start to get some capture on the objective. Still 0-0 at the moment, but not for long.
Objective
Nemo getting
A
1.
Captured. The opposing
Caveman
team
getting
just took the
Nemo
lead.
as well. But we have Rebels. I did not change the... It changed back or something. Oh. I will quickly put the team names back on. What's this?
Zach's still holding his own. It looks like he's trying to go back up into the nest.
There we are. Alright, GG Zachary trying to see Dutchman maybe notices his gun, but that would be incredible. 14% for Good Gamers, and the UI did not change, which is very unfortunate. But this is where we are now. Dutchman getting Peanut, Zachary getting a little bit of damage out there, but unable to find the kill from that far away. We have Slick putting out a grenade, zoning enemies away from the corner before he pushes, and then he's going to push into GG Zachary, taking a bit of damage, losing that damage trade there. Nemo with 1 snipe on an enemy. Let's see. Slick still in this face-off with GG Zachary. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. We'll follow Caveman as he tries to push the point. But we have Nemo getting 4th Blue King. And, oh, Peanut getting Caveman. GG Zachary taking down Slick. Here we are seeing exactly what Bossmaster was talking about here with this dominant positioning. You know, holding the high ground, not giving it up. We have Peanut about to push Dutch Mafia, my bad. But Dutch Mafia getting the kill. See Caveman trying to open the doors.
Ooh,
there we go.
Yet another person having problems with the elevators. They've been a little finicky lately.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Nemo getting 1, Dutch Mafia able to get another. But then we have Caveman moving in behind his teammate. And it looks like we have 4th Blue King trying to take the point, but he gets taken out by Nemo as soon as I look at him. Nemo trying to run away from the grenades he knows coming to his position. A little too slow. And now he's about to have to face off against Slick after that audio cue, but he has the amazing angle setup, and Slick pops his head right into it. Alright, we have Hawk taking out Dutch Mafia over on the other hallway. Gunslingers unable to get any position here on the point. Hawk about to see Slick, possibly. Never mind, Slick playing it slow around the corner. Takes a peek, but still not exposing himself yet. And here he goes. Slick peeking the corner, not getting any damage on Hawk. And we have some ghost shots coming in from GG Zachary as well, and Slick goes down. But do they know that Caveman right behind Slick, having to back up from the grenade. But also we have 4th Blue King capturing the point while Hawk is distracted here. And then we have Peanut moving in, getting the kill, but getting taken out by Dutch Mafia. Gunslingers finally able to get their first couple percentage on the point at 5%. Now all they have to do, they need to get to these high ground positions, hold them down, make sure they don't let any easy picks go away to Good Gamers. We'll see Nemo taking out Caveman. That's one unfortunate pick for them. See Hawk watching elevator. Make sure he has that position. Peanut going to be taking a bit of damage and going down to GG. Or no, actually Peanut getting the kill on Dutch Mafia. Insane. Alright, Hawk moving on to point. Slick is now going to come in to contest that, but he throws a grenade out before deciding to shoot. Hawk taking a bit of damage. Slick's still very low, but he gets taken out by Nemo as soon as he peeks.
Captured.
Let's move over to Nemo's point, or Zachary's point of view, as he gets 2 again. Zachary holding it down 7-0 at the moment. Just being an absolute rock for his team. We have Caveman about to push Nemo, and he gets the kill, but dies to the grenade. Slick, only one alive, on Gunslingers and deciding to push out. This could possibly delay any further pushes from their team. Do they hear the door there? We'll see. Doesn't look like it. We have 4th Blue King not able to push fast enough, and we have Good Gamers winning the match there with, I mean, GG Zachary with an amazing 7-0, but Nemo 13-3.
Man, going 7-0 in professional league is just something to behold. Zach really has mastered the art of sitting in one spot and killing every single person that goes into his view.
Yeah.
He has just a special relationship with that LMG. It's been an up and down love-hate relationship for him for years now. They've buffed they've nerfed the Fury so many times, and he sticks with it and proves time and time again they haven't nerfed it enough. It's really impressive.
Man, so what would you say, you know, GG Zachary being just an unmovable rock there, but what is it that Gunslingers could have done better? Did it seem like they were pushing out a little bit alone? Were they not focused enough on the high ground? I noticed a couple, they tried to make sneaky capture plays.
So they did try and make sneaky capture plays, but the problem is they tried to do that with people in Nest, and that never works. No matter, even if you send all 4 people down there, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And they would be team wiped, and then they would push out 1 by 1 instead of waiting for at least 2. Because you want at least 2 to push out on either side for that to work. So
here we are, moving into Atlantis. Gunslingers versus Good Gamers. Yet again, we have Slick going down to Peanut. GG Zachary's position. Watching midpoint. Alright, Peanut gets another. Good Gamers knowing they're in a 4v2, and that's a full team kill onto Gunslingers. They're able to capture this point for free.
Objective A captured. Your team just took the lead.
We'll see. We have a very aggressively positioned GG Zach. He's able to see that gun and get the shots around the corner, but he gets team killed by a grenade from Nemo. We have Nemo here taking out Dutch Mafia. And Caveman position, possibly knowing the position of Nemo, gonna try to get him around the corner, but he can't. Alright. We have 4th Blue King pushing up by himself yet again without his team, and he pushes straight into GG Zachary. Dutch Mafia getting Zachary though for it. Able to trade out. Getting a small advantage for his team, but that's not going to last very long. Zachary's about to respawn. Dutch Mafia waving hello to Hog before he pushes and gets the kill. See Dutch Mafia thinking about pushing into the middle, but Nemo's gonna open the door, and Dutch Mafia is able to get it while GG Peanut kills Caveman off on the side. Zachary able to move in and clean up the point. And getting another when 4th Blue King pushes onto the point. Now we have the point moving to Objective Bravo. Zachary trying to hold it down. We'll see how Caveman pushes that. Not taking any damage from the grenade, knowing the distance well. Caveman peeks and almost immediately dies. You would think Zachary is holding the sniper rifle there, but then Slick getting one, 4th Blue King getting another, Nemo killing Slick for it. But this is Gunslinger's time to make a move, but then you have 4th Blue King turning his back on the spawn connector. A move that you hate to see. Alright, we'll see if Gunslingers will group up here to make a push. We have Caveman fighting in mid, but Dutch Mafia able to kill one. We have grenades coming out, forcing the enemy to move around the way that they'd like.
10.
A little bit of friendly fire going on, but 4th Blue King able to get one, not able to get around the corner before Nemo can take him out. Nemo also getting Caveman, and will Nemo be able to get Dutch Mafia as well if he makes an aggressive push? Or is Slick going to walk into his sights? With Objective Alpha activated right behind him. He hears the audio cue for somebody going up into heaven. Zachary getting one, Nemo getting Slick with the grenade. This is incredible. 4th Blue King pushing out with only 2 of his own teammates alive, about to have the audio cue from the door, and he gets taken out from heaven by Peanut. Caveman was able to get Nemo. Hiding in his spawn, possibly to get some health back, and deciding to go out from a different direction. Caveman going down to GG Zachary, as again, Zach here is 7-5, a bit more dying than he did last round, but Dutch Mafia able to kill one, now owning the high ground we have Gunslingers with 3 kills on the board and an opportunity to capture the point, but both of them are in heaven at the moment. This is a massively wasted opportunity from Gunslingers.
5.
Maybe they're not keeping account of the living players on the other team.
Objective C activated.
All right, but they were still able to... Actually, they weren't even able to capture because it moved before they could. This is just what we were talking about a moment ago. We have 4th Blue King pushing out, but he's peeking too. We have Peanut and Hawk each getting 1 kill. Hawk just laying down suppressive fire. We have GG Zachary moving on to point. Able to get 1. Able to get 2. This man is insane. Somebody
Objective
stop
C
him.
captured.
Now he's taking an aggressive position. 4th Blue King might have been able to see him, but he didn't. GG Zachary gonna see the gun, which is actually a part of the hitbox in this game, and he's about to get Dutch Mafia as well. And he does! Dutch Mafia peeking the wrong direction first. We have Slick moving in on Nemo. Possible player collision there, but then they're gonna move on from it.
10.
And now there's only a few % left before Good Gamers closes
5.
this out, and that is gonna be the game.
Objective
2-0.
A activated. Objective B
Right, and
activated.
we'll leave it up for the stats. Just an amazing game there. GG Zachary dropping 11 and 5. Unbelievable.
That was really solid, man.
Yeah. I tried changing it and it did not change after I changed it.
Well, that really shows you the difference between teams. So you have Good Gamers, who has 3 long line players, and Hawk is a little newer, but he's still been playing a while. You can tell by the communication that they were talking constantly. One of them would die, and the other 3 would immediately converge on that location and get them. If they ever had anyone, if they were down for 2, they would rotate to make sure they were in the most advantageous position for them.
Yeah.
What you'll notice is that Gunslingers, a lot of what they had is they would get team wiped and then individually trickle out and die, and then trickle out and die, and then trickle out and die, because I don't think they were quite communicating to each other where the other players were. But it was a great game. As players, Gunslingers, they can probably win most of those gunfights. And they were. Absolutely, they were winning gunfights. There's communication could be worked on a little bit, but it was really solid to watch.
Yeah, I was going to say we noticed a couple times when Gunslingers actually had quite the player advantage, and then they chose not to go, or not, maybe not chose, like you're saying, the communication may not be there.
Yeah.
They didn't know that there was no one alive on the enemy team.
Like, as you mentioned, when 2 of them went up into Nest, that shouldn't usually happen, because when you go up into Nest, you say, hey, I just went up here. So, because they absolutely could have gotten the point there and gotten at least 1% up. Which might not have made that much of a difference in the end, but it's a moral support, right? You realize that we just captured an objective, makes you feel a little better, makes you fight a little harder. It really does make a difference.
Yeah, and I mean, I would say though that to be in Division 1, like, these guys have to have some great gunplay, because I noticed the trickling out was something that we were also seeing quite a bit in Division 3, so I'm assuming that it's the map knowledge and the pure sort of mechanical skill that's differentiating those guys and getting them up here into Division 1.
And that's all stuff that can be learned, and that's all stuff they're going to learn fast by playing here. That's the great part about this, is the skill gap gets really small over time. So 6 months from now, they'll be amazing. They just need a little time.
Yeah, so, and I mean, these are growing pains for any new team, but as a newer team, it's still amazing to see them up into Division 1 at the moment. Like,
Absolutely. That's amazing. I'm so happy for them. It's got to feel so good.
All right, but while we wait for the next teams to get sorted out for them to pick their maps and start getting into VR, we will be right back. Let's see. They're going to be going on to Helios Station first.
Domination.
Be just a moment before I get that pulled up. All right. Goes here. There we are.
Objective B.
We have 1 kill coming out early onto Dutch Mafia, but then we have Spaceman
Your team just took the lead.
looking to push into the middle here, and he's going to get
The opposing
out into
team
no man's
captured
land,
the
getting
objective.
1 kill on Caveman, but Slick's able to turn around, get Tyrion. Dutch Mafia and 4th Blue King all getting the kill right next to each other.
Still fighting hard over A.
Each team with their own spawn objective, but now we're gonna see Slick starting to get some progress towards capturing the enemy spawn objective while his
Your
teammate
team just
captures
took the
objective
lead.
A. Gunslingers getting a
Objective A
full
captured.
3 points captured.
Objective B
It's going to be a huge lead for them in the early game. Spaceman with a kill on Dutch Mafia. And getting a kill on Slick through the grate in the floor. We're going to see Spaceman pushing out into No Man's Land, trying to get some shots on Caveman, but not able to get the kill before he ducks around the corner.
captured. Objective A captured.
And we have Dutch Mafia getting Spaceman from the side, moving up to hopefully get a kill on Crypto, but Crypto with a drop shot is going to get the kill first and a headshot. And we have Tyrion getting Slick. Blitz starting to gain a numbers advantage here, 3-2. We have grenades going out onto the point, and Blitz holding both objectives B and A. Starting to catch up rapidly to Gunslingers, who started out the game incredibly strong. Now we have Funman making a push on Caveman, and he gets the kill. But then we have Crypto also getting one, but Dutch Mafia turning it around, killing Crypto. Funman going to be capturing Point Charlie here for his team, backed up by his teammate Spaceman. Watching the great Spaceman getting one.
The lead.
And Spaceman going to be able to get out here. Funman watching his teammates back. Spaceman getting another. Let's move over to his point of view, but he's backing off after taking a little bit of damage. And then we'll see Funman about to have a 1v3, but Caveman distracts with a grenade, able to get the kill. Starting to get the capture back, but Blitz with a commanding lead,
Objective C
about 50%. Crypto getting one, fourth Blue King getting Tyrion, but look at this fight in the middle here. We have
The opposing
two
team
Gunslingers
captured the objective.
players just capturing the point right in front of Crypto. Chooses not to peek the window, but Crypto's gonna go face off against Caveman for their spawn objective and gonna get the flank with a very quick kill. Gunslingers now holding two of
opposing
the
team
3
captured
objectives.
the
Crypto
objective.
capturing their spawn point while they capture
Objective
hers.
C
Tyrion pushing out, trying to pressure. Dutch Mafia gonna peek it and lose. Tyrion still at half HP, but Slick is gonna try to get him through the small gap in the door. But Slick didn't think, or Tyrion didn't think Slick was gonna rush like that. But it's okay because Funman comes out and shuts down Slick. Starting to recapture the point
Objective
closest
B
to their spawn. Blitz with 2 points now. This game's going back and forth like crazy. More fighting over the outside objectives than the middle one here. And we see Spaceman going down to Dutch Mafia, but Dutch Mafia somehow surviving that grenade. Funman getting kill on 4th Blue. And we'll see if Blitz wants to make another push for the middle objective. Doesn't look like it. Let's see Funman watching Teleporter. And then we have Slick starting to capture objective, and he's gonna see the door open. He gets the kill on
Objective
Spaceman.
C captured.
But then we have Dutch Mafia getting Crypto, putting Gunslingers in a 4 or 3-2 advantage right now. Slick pulling out another one. I think Funman last one alive for his team with a grenade to force him to move. See Funman's position, taking some damage, getting pressured out by yet another grenade, and that one's actually going to get the kill. We have Caveman watching Teleporter, knowing that they hold 2 points very rapidly, catching up to Blitz here, 46-52 at the moment. Spaceman can barely see Dutch Mafia's elbow, taking a lot of damage, having to hide right as Gunslinger gets very close to catching up. Then we have Funman taking out Caveman. There's 3 mans in this game. Spaceman getting Slick, while Spaceman also able to see another elbow for a kill. And we see Blitz taking the middle point
Objective
just
A
before Gunslingers was able to catch up and even out the score. Now we're going to see Funman pushing quickly here, knowing that they just got the majority of Gunslingers killed all at once. Going to be capturing objective point Charlie. Almost gets a little friendly fire there. See Slick, but Slick with an amazing drop shot. Funman able to close it out though. Caveman getting admin killed by the door. You can't rush through them. Spaceman holding down that objective Charlie for his team. And we're seeing Blitz with all 3 objectives here, just gaining capture points incredibly quickly. 4th Blue King going to try to go to B, see if they can get Blitz to over-rotate, but it's not going to happen. And then we have Slick dying very quickly to Spaceman. Spaceman also able to get some damage on Caveman and take him down. And then pushing to defend Point Charlie. Looking through the grates, going to see Dutch Mafia leave the spawn, and knows that the that fourth Blue King's going to come to the teleporter. We are 86 to 57% here with the points rapidly climbing in favor of Blitz. We have Slick with the same drop shot through the door, but an amazing shield play from Spaceman. 92% to 57. Blitz has to make a move, but I'm not sure if they're going to respawn in time. Let's see what fourth Blue King decides to do here. He sees Tyrion up on top, decides to pressure him out. Almost gets some shots off on Spaceman, but not quite. We're at 99%, and Blitz gets the map. What an amazing play. That was so close for so long.
It really was, and that was classic Helios gameplay of when you can't get the middle point, you go for the other team's point. And it was back and forth the whole time. Each team got a full 3 points at one time or another. Man, that was a fantastic game. That was so much fun to watch.
Incredibly impressive. And we are seeing, gosh, it's Spaceman, Funman, and Caveman all in the same one.
Doesn't make it difficult at all.
Yeah, it doesn't make it difficult whatsoever. But
well, we're going back to Artifact once again, which is arguably the closest to Helios Station. They're fairly similar. Artifact's just a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit, but it seems okay. No, everything's fine. Man,
it's Helios with only 1 point in the middle.
Yeah.
So
2 hallways with the supreme high ground advantage. Very small hallways, but the close quarters combat, the movement that's possible in those hallways, especially with Slick doing these drop shots, it's going to be incredible.
Oh yeah, and the sticky grenade plays are getting crazy, especially since they buffed it and gave it a higher range as a larger blast radius. It's such a good aerial denial device.
And you would say that's a buff, because I heard that it no longer one-shots people even if you stick it onto them.
It does not. So they nerfed the damage. It does 95 instead of 100. But it does 95 damage up to 3 meters and still does damage up to 5.
Very
so
okay, yeah.
it's a good amount of range.
Yeah,
so while it might be a nerf to some people because you can no longer stick somebody and kill them, it's very much you hit them with either a grenade and then you just need 1 bullet from any gun to kill them, or you hit them with any gun and then stick them or something like that.
I see. And
or
so
prepare for battle.
Also just an incredibly strong zoning tool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, we are about to move into Artifact here. And we will follow... Oh, man, who did... You know, they all did so well. It's actually somewhat harder to choose on this one. Let's say Crypta.
She's usually a good option. She runs fast.
You see them all running out of the spawn, blitzing out of the spawn, one could say. Crypta taking a bit of damage from one of those grenades we were talking about a moment ago. And then we see on the other side, Funman dying to fourth Blue King, but Crypta getting 1, not able to get 2. We have Slick surviving that with half HP and using a shield to hold it down. Funman getting a kill on Dutch Mafia. Alright, Slick playing it safe, just holding position. Nobody has gone for the objective yet. They want to get a full team kill, I'm assuming. Crypta moving down low, Slick with a sniper. Going to see Crypta here, waiting for the shot, and gets it! That was incredible teamwork. You could hear the teammate putting a little bit of damage on Crypta just before, so that he knew the sniper would one-shot. Now Slick pushing in fast, but Spaceman's gonna be right behind him. He's not able to get his gun up in time. Tyrion also was just able to get another snipe. Spaceman starting to capture the objective. Only 2 alive on Gunslingers at the moment. And that's gonna be actually...
Your team just took the lead.
Barely surviving that. Spaceman getting 4th Blue King though as he pushes out before his health regens all the way. Spaceman gonna be moving up top. Let's see what Slick is doing. About to push into Crypta's side. Crypta turns away at the wrong time. Spaceman starting to get some capture on the objective, having to hide from Funman. Alright, Spaceman getting Slick. And able to take out Dutch Mafia right before Caveman kills him from behind. Now we see Gunslingers able to capture the objective for the first time in this match. That grenade dealing a massive amount of damage. The second one not able to get Caveman, but Funman is able to do it from on high. And we see Crypto facing off with 4th blue. Crypto going down teleporter, moving out of the hot zone, and that's nearly a full team kill. So they're going to start capping the objective. They see where the one remaining enemy is and decide to move to where he can't see him, having to run from a grenade here, but Dutch Mafia not able to stop that capture. Also not able to get Spaceman. Tyrion getting an amazing snipe, another. Let's see, what's Caveman gonna do? Thinking about fighting over the point, but they don't have any picks at the moment. It might be very dangerous. Let's see what Tyrion's doing. Tyrion almost getting pressured out by a grenade, getting suppressed quite bad. Crypto getting a kill on Slick though, keeping it 4-3. You see Tyrion, very small angles here. And he's looking, sees Caveman. 2 shots right as Funman also kills 4th Blue King, getting him right off the point. But then we have Dutch Mafia killing Spaceman. We'll see if Tyrion's able to get the kill. But Funman's going to get it before he walks into Tyrion's line of sight. Slick getting Tyrion though. Out of the spawn it seems. And Slick pushing in fast with the AK. Let's see what Caveman does whenever he moves onto the point. Crypto's gonna hear that. And Caveman able to see Crypto. But there's a grenade on point now. Caveman, you don't have enough HP to survive that, and he runs out into Spaceman's line of sight. Funman getting 4th Blue King up top. We can see here how this high ground advantage is just incredible. Possibly going to see Slick whenever he peeks the window. Looks away just in time to kill Dutch Mafia, but I think there's a grenade on the ground. Does he escape? And he does. Straight into Nest. Gonna go back for the fight. Crypto and Tyrion each getting a kill. Just keeping a overwhelming numbers advantage here. Spaceman also getting Slick. Watch Tyrion. See if he gets a spawn kill. Looks like he has a chance to kill Caveman. And he's going to. What an amazing play. Spaceman also just killing Dutch Mafia. And Funman getting 4th Blue. This is a dominant round from Blitz, who is now 75% to Gunslingers 9%. It seemed like they started out a bit scrappier, but the momentum seems to have died out a bit. Blitz hitting 80. We have Spaceman killing Dutch Mafia. And barely able to avoid that. Caveman getting admin killed. The Spaceman pressuring, knowing his health is low. Hiding from grenades, trying to get a sightline on Slick, and he can see him in the back, but he misses and shoots the box. We have Funman and Dutch Mafia each getting a kill here, but Crypto pushes Slick, able to get that. Or Dutch Mafia able to get Spaceman out of Nest. And 100% 2-9 in favor of Blitz. That's going to be another closeout game.
Man, that was a pretty fast-paced artifact.
Oh yeah, and you see the kill board here kind of tells the story. We had Funman going crazy on that one.
Indeed. And you notice that most of Blitz, 3 out of the 4 players on Blitz were running Sniper MP52.
Mm-hmm.
And Funman was running LMG MP52, and he had a lot more kills, which makes sense. The Sniper's not as fast firing, but they were dominating with the one-shot kills.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Gunslingers couldn't get out in the open at all.
Yeah, and Tyrion went, he didn't have the most kills, but he went fairly uncontested there in the Nest for a while.
He really did, and he was getting some nice headshots. I think Gunslingers, they were really struggling with the fact that they would get 3 of them would die, and there would be only 1 left, and they'd stand and try and take out somebody in Nest before their other teammates came back, instead of really trying to push the point. The other problem is they would try and push point when there's people in Nest.
Yeah, and
that's,
you have to get these kills first.
You have to, because if they have anyone, if the other team has anyone in Nest, or anyone in a spot where you can see down, like towards their spawn or towards your spawn, you have to get them out of there before you can go to point, because they'll just grenade you immediately.
Yeah, so that's another fast 2-0 from Blitz onto Gunslingers. But Gunslingers was able to put up an amazing fight, I gotta say.
Absolutely, they gave so much resistance.
Oh yeah, Caveman, Slick. I love seeing the aggressiveness from Slick, you know, the movement.
Oh yeah.
But while we're waiting on the next set of teams to get out here, we will be right back. Just want to chime in here and let everybody know, you can see there in the distance, we have Slick wrapped in caution tape, living up to the name.
Prepare for battle.
All right, we are
Domination.
about to move into Polaris with the teams Gunslingers, oh my lord, and Valor. Here we go. Amazing. Oh no, what is all that? And don't tell me the spectator crashed again, please. Never mind. We are not moving into Polaris. Not yet, at least. Sorry, had to let somebody update the scores there. I fell a little behind on my job.
That's okay, it happens. We're busy.
Slick's actually going to play with the caution tape on? What a G.
Oh yeah. He has to let us know that that elevator is out of service.
Dude, now it is time for cosmic comedy and for Slick to take a little slip and fall here mid-match.
Oh yeah.
But let's see, moving on to Polaris. Let's go ahead and pull up, because this is the first time we're seeing Polaris today, right? I believe so.
I believe so. I don't
Yeah.
remember us anyone playing it beforehand. It's definitely one of the more basic maps. It's usually the first map that a lot of new players get to go on, because it's
Prepare
a
for
pretty
battle.
simple 3-lane.
All right.
So it should be nice to see what these guys do with it.
Okay, amazing. And let's go back into the action, into the game, watching Gunslingers versus Valor. I could say I love watching
Domination.
the fights, specifically right over the middle point here. Auto just moving absolutely insanely quick, busy with an early grenade kill.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that was a little faster than 6 miles an hour.
Yeah, then we're gonna have Quacker getting Dutch Mafia, but Slick killing Quacker in turn. Then we have Slick peeking busy, but Caveman gonna come up with the way that they just attacked that corner was unbelievable. Then we have Slick, but Otto's actually able to get both of those kills, and now it is Otto versus the fourth Blue King, and he's able to close it out. Valor was able to get 6% there. Fourth Blue King getting this capture, I think, is going to make a big difference. Fourth Blue
Get
peeking
your
that with
A.
some ghost shots, but he has almost no HP left, and that grenade's going to take him out from Quacker. Now we have Quacker running around the side of the point, going to get some shots off on Slick, but Slick with the drop shot, moving his head out of the way, and then we have Valor, Proclaimer
Your
killing
team just
Caveman
took
over
the
on the
lead.
side. Let's move back to the action with Proclaimer here, fighting on the point, and we're going to see Dutch Mafia pushing up on him here really soon. Where's he? Busy ended up in between two players. He was able to get one, but not the other. Fourth Blue Kid getting a double kill, and then we have Otto coming in
Your
to
team
clean it
just
up.
took the lead.
Now we have Valor, 9% to Gunslingers 7. Otto has to move a little bit for a grenade here, but you can see him with the Warden, a gun we've seen him use to amazing effect in the past. Gunslingers actually waiting on respawn, regrouping, but at the same time allowing Valor to take these positions they want. Otto getting one, Busy getting another with the Warden. Let's see from Busy's point of view, didn't take very much damage, has a very low angle. Quacker getting the other two, and that's going to be another full team kill. Going from 25% at the time of the full team kill. Curious to see exactly how much percentage they can gain off just one of those. Little early on the zoning grenade from Fizzy. That's alright. So now, Valor starting to move out. Let's see from Caveman's perspective as Slick takes a bit of damage. Otto with an incredibly fast kill on Caveman. I barely even saw it. Fizzy also getting another kill, but Slick and Dutch Mafia about to try to attack the point. Slick having seen the barrel of Otto, but not going to be able to get the kill there. Slick with only 1 HP and Otto with the movement. going to get that Dutch Mafia, taking out Auto though, and also getting Fizzy with a headshot from afar. But now, is Gunslingers going to be able to collapse on the point and take advantage of that? We have Proclaimer taking out Dutch Mafia and Caveman turning it back. It's your time to push the point. It is now currently 3v1 in favor of Gunslingers, but we're going to see Quacker come in from an unexpected direction. Is he going to be able to get Caveman, and they trade? We're now 7% to 55 for Valor. We have Dutch Mafia kind of pushing up by himself here. I understand this is an exciting game, but you need to keep that strict structure waiting on your teammates. Dutch Mafia gonna go for it anyways. He's gonna peek right into Otto's sightlines and get 2 taps to the head. But we have Fizzy getting Caveman and Otto getting Slick. No, trying not to run into a grenade, but he wasn't quite fast enough on his feet. And we have 4th Blue King realizing it's time to rotate, but it's just not enough. Proclaimer taking him out. 72% to Gunslingers 7. Nearly closing out this first map here for Valor. Let's watch again from Dutch Mafia's perspective. I say that, but then Otto going to get Caveman. Dutch Mafia on the flank on Otto, unable to get the kill in time before he can duck, but we see a grenade kill going off on Proclaimer. Dutch Mafia getting Otto, but not before Quacker kills Slick. Now Quacker killing 4th Blue, he needs to go down. Dutch Mafia running right into Fizzy, and the slide and drop shot isn't enough to save him. 89% for Valor. We have Caveman deciding to make a play here, but it's probably not going to be enough, and he's actually running in to overwhelming odds. He needs to back up, wait for his team, but is there enough time? Let's watch 4th Blue rushing in fast, not able to get one, but, and God, that last bit was too much. Oh my, what a game.
Wow, that was one of the fastest Polaris games I've seen in just the speed of everyone running around. That was incredible.
Yeah, dude, Otto putting up 12 and 4 there.
It was really competitive at the beginning with the Gunslingers getting a few points on the board, but Valor got that team wipe, and they unfortunately couldn't recover quite from that. But it was not from a lack of trying, for sure.
Yeah, definitely not from a lack of trying. And you could tell while Gunslingers did push out alone on a couple of occasions, they did at least regroup quite a few times.
They did.
But when they did, they didn't waste any time.
They did not, but Valor was really well set up.
That's
they know all the positions. Those guys have been playing for years now, so they really do know the spots.
Yeah.
And it's hard to break that.
And whenever you see, let's get the arena. We can watch the players setting up in their new spots. Have a little media crew running around. But whenever you see some of the players like Slick making these incredibly aggressive plays where they're running through the map, it shows, one, the willingness and the ability to do it, because it's not like it failed every time. He certainly made some huge plays. But there are times when he runs around a corner and he doesn't check and there's an enemy there. And that's where you can tell the team as a whole has a little bit less of a clear picture of what's going on.
Yeah, there's definitely some communication issues there, but every team has that, especially when they're a little newer, so it's nothing to be concerned about yet.
Yeah, and now we are moving on to Silva, which I think is also the first time we've seen.
It is also the first time we've seen this map. This is a very different map.
Slick.
Definitely not a beginner spot.
Yeah. Fizzy getting one, Slick getting another. Dutch Mafia, these are even trades going out. One team, then the next, 2-2 at the moment. And Slick's able to get Fizzy. It is now 2-1 with Quacker, the only one alive on Valor. Is he going to make the play? But he has a grenade there. It doesn't look like anything's going to come of it. Neither team going for the middle objective at the moment. Let's see what Quacker's seeing. Trying to find a slide on Slick, but not able to. Otto getting 4th Blue, and Dutch Mafia getting Quacker. Proclaimer with a grenade kill on Slick. They didn't move out of Shack fast enough. See Dutch Mafia in his team's more easily accessible Shack, and watching the site. If Otto pushes that, he's barely able to see Otto. I don't even know how he can, but Otto with the shield down. Dutch Mafia choosing to destroy the shield as 4th Blue pushes in and is able to get the kill, but Quacker gonna force him off. But that's fine, we have Slick on the point, starting to get the capture. But never mind, Fizzy runs in, right over the shield, starts just dancing on it, but then we have 4th Blue peeking and getting killed. This is now 2-2 for each team. And 4th Blue possibly about to get some shots off on Quacker, but Quacker's able to get the kill. Both teams just trading out possession of the hill at the moment. Quacker seeing Dutch Mafia run in, possible player collision. And then we're gonna have Slick running in right behind as Quacker turns his back. Nobody has captured the point yet. We are nearly 2 minutes into this game. Slick with barely any HP left, but now Valor finally having a full team kill and capping the point. But are they sending fourth blue in like a madman? They are, and he gets the kill through the shield. And then we have Fizzy running in, gun up, and he's able to get the kill on fourth blue, not before, but just after Dutch Mafia kills Fizzy, but then Proclaimer turns it around on him. This is incredible. A full 2 minutes into the game and nobody has captured the point. Caveman with almost no HP whatsoever. Slick with the ability to kill Quacker here, but he doesn't turn and look in time. And that's one of the almost a full team kill. Fourth blue is already back up and running in. Taking some damage though, Otto finally able to stop this constant trickling in from the enemy team. And Valor captures the point 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. That was insane. Alright, we're seeing Gunslingers finally deciding to slow down, wait for a full team push. We have a couple of grenades coming out, but then we have Fizzy over in Shack getting fourth blue. Otto also getting Caveman. Fizzy just with some pre-fire onto Slick. Dutch Mafia was able to take out Otto, but it's not going to be enough. He's 1v3 at the moment, trying to peek that, but taking a bit of damage, and he's getting taken out by Quacker. We now have grenades coming out, and Valor taking an incredibly aggressive position here. Fizzy going to be able to get Caveman, but Slick is going to push into Fizzy with the pre-fire, but Fizzy has the crosshair placement right on Slick's head. Fourth blue getting Quacker over on the other side of the map. But he can't stay alive long enough. We have Dutch Mafia trying to push out, but right into Otto's line of fire. Otto appearing to have small gun bugs, but hopefully that sorts itself out. Gunslingers starting to regroup. Valor approaching 45% on the board. We have Slick running in, knowing where Fizzy was hiding this time, and able to get that kill. Proclaimer killing Caveman, but Slick trying to push Otto out, and it's not going to work. Otto getting a bit of damage on Slick, and Proclaimer killing fourth blue. Dutch Mafia taking out Proclaimer for it, but then Quacker is going to be cleaning up Dutch Mafia, and it winds up in another full team kill for Gunslingers. They're having to fight really hard just to leave spawn here, let alone get back to the point, and we saw how that went last time. Otto, little sideline on Slick, taking a bit of damage, not too much. Let's see what Slick decides to do. Slick with a sideline on Proclaimer, but the tracking's lagging a little bit behind, and a grenade stuck to their head, having to run out into the open, but right into Quacker's line of sight. We have Dutch Mafia peeking too, going down quick. Alright, 72%, right at 75, 3/4 of the way to a victory for Team Valor. Grenades coming in, pressuring Fizzy out. I think the second one's going to kill him, and it does. We have Blue King just applying some suppressive fire. Caveman pushing in deep, but a little too deep, going down to Proclaimer. Quacker getting fourth blue. Slick getting a couple shots through the bushes there. Then we have Dutch Mafia trying to take out Quacker, and they trade, unfortunately, but Otto able to clean up by killing Slick, making sure there is no threat to their ownership of the point, and we are now at 95% for Valor. If Gunslingers does not get on that point and keep it, then they are losing this map, and that appears to be the way that it is, with a couple of last-minute kills coming out from Valor, 100% 2-0 on Silva, but might I say, the most exciting beginning to a match that we've had so far.
Oh yeah, that was truly incredible. I mean, the pace of how fast they would just trickle in, like back and forth trading for a solid minute.
Yeah, it was
insane. That's the longest I've ever seen a Silva game go without a cap of a point.
Yeah, I mean, it was, man, I'm almost speechless thinking about that one, as it was one team was on, another team gets the kill, sets there, but they're probably injured, half HP or less, and then it's just going back and forth. That was incredible.
And then once Valor finally got the spot and they got a team wipe on the Gunslingers, Valor did what they do best, and they get in the best spots, and Silva being wide open with a bunch of soft cover, it's really easy to spawn trap people. And it's really hard to break out because you can't see them.
And we saw a perfect example of that. You know, Valor had Just amazing dominant positions all across the board. You know, there was no lanes somebody on Gunslingers could leave their spawn without at least taking chip damage, and that was just
for sure.
unavoidable.